So tonight for dinner, we're having chicken piccata. I'm actually stirring it with this hand over here. It's not a difficult recipe, but what you must know is if you look up a recipe online and it tells you about draining the capers, just listen. What they don't tell you is that this juice is like, I don't know, I think ocean water might not be as salty as this juice is. Like it's pretty potent. And I foolishly poured it into this dish once and it turned it into this very mouth-wrenching, jaw-locking type of dish because it was so salty. Reminds me of that time my mom cooked a roast and I ate a carrot out of it and I thought I was going to die because it was just like getting a tablespoon of salt in your mouth and having your mouth forced closed with a vice grip. No water. Anyway, yeah, make sure you drain them because if you don't, probably going to regret it. That's just my 2 cents. They don't mention why to drain it online, and then my idiotic self was like, hey, I'll just put the juice. They don't know what they're talking about. They knew. They just didn't say what the warning was for. They didn't even say warning. They just said drain them. That's all.
I said I gotta tell you everything that I mean. I said I got.
Very truly, I've sported some of the worst outfits in these videos. Like this, maroon pants. It's not the thing. We're doing the nomad look or whatever you want to call it. No. Look, just figure it out. I'm with my family right now. Don't call this banana phone again until you have my money. No, do you understand? Well, okay. Good deal. Yeah, I spoke with Volkov. He said he'll have the money by this evening. Oh no, she doesn't know about Volkov. Yeah, we're gonna keep it that way. Then alright. Then okay. No, you hang up. So, apparently I didn't do much talking to the camera on January 5th. So today, I guess we're doing a voiceover. So this happened. And it made me wonder what possessed me to edit my very first full length, and I'm talking like over an hour long documentary in this ridiculous program. Don't get me wrong, I've edited many a video with this software, but somewhere along the way it started doing, well, stuff like this. You see all the red. Moving on. I listened to the Bible app.
Expressions that I absolutely can't stand. So
I made some eggs.
We'll make dinner.
Ate some fruit. Apparently watched an episode of Schitt's Creek in the middle of the day. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, remember that time I was like, I don't drink coffee every day? I suppose this is one of those days that I'm going to. I'm also going to hold it in the wrong hand so you can see that his mug came all the way from the little island of Indonesia.
I think it's a lot. I think it's more than one island.
Now I was asking you how many there are. Okay, it made me look dumb. Yeah, I don't know anything about Indonesia. Got my spine crumpled and my neck snapped.
Not nurse all night, so at least I have that. That's great. The table a little bit.
Don't do this! Stop!
Oh, good day. This is my chiropractor. She's trying to hide. We went to World Market.
I didn't. Like, you don't get those everywhere.
What do you think this is? Made some sort of blueberry Nobody likes that.
Cornbread? I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was good though. It's probably just like a giant muffin. Film me taking photos out of a window because that's what real photographers do, I guess.
Now, while the A7C is a great camera for filming yourself, and I've quite enjoyed the images that have been coming out of it, for filming handheld is kind of not great. Now, maybe if you put a cage on it, it would be better. It might feel a little bit more like the FX30, which to date has one of the best cages that I've had on a camera ever. It just feels perfectly tailored for that camera, and it just makes handheld filming so much easier. But with this A7C, my fingers are pretty long, so it's just a little bit challenging to hold it steady when you don't have a good grip and you're using a manual focus lens. One gripe about the A7C, just a little bit too tiny for massive hand people. Great images though. Incredible images. Yes, even the Mark one.
Watch Snowy Day with my wife and kids. Yeah, it was just a day of a guy carrying around his A7C, filming himself, hoping that people on YouTube would be inspired to do the same thing. But yeah, I mean, to me, this one was kind of a flop. I was like, I didn't say anything useful. There was no helpful tips and tricks. I didn't even really like process my thoughts. I just filmed myself all day, very poorly, I might add. But I was still practicing, and I just kept going, because that's what you had to do. Every day isn't going to be the best thing you've ever made. But again, as I keep saying, if you don't start, then you'll never know what that best film is going to be, because you'll just be in your planning phase, writing ideas down maybe, but never actually executing them. And I lived in that phase for way too long, so one day I just decided, hey, let's just start hitting record. So yeah,
Cheers.
just start hitting record. Side note, the subscribe button is also as easy to hit as the record button. That's just that was free, so. Okay, bye.
Am I gonna make it 26 more days? That is the question. And to that, I have not the answer, because I don't know. I don't even really know what all of these are gonna be, but we're just trying to do it right this time. I'm just excited. And I'm glad you guys are here to be a part of this journey. Now I'm going to go read to my kids, so we're gonna end this one for now. Till then.
I gotta tell you everything that I mean. I said I